Hey, welcome to episode 4 of PAX Octane. To jump into the action and skip the pregame recording, skip to the 6-minute mark.
You know?
We can't rule that out.
We can't. But if we do get there, I need to download a few more pictures. Hold on. My coloring is just getting lazier and lazier as days go by.
It's okay. I never learned color theory, so I have no room to
Good thing
judge.
you said that while Amani's not here.
that you don't know color theory. Amani starts going it.
No, she starts yapping your ear off about it.
I don't know a goddamn thing about it. Sometimes the colors look right, sometimes they really don't, and I'm like, well, one of these days.
Taylor, are you trying to tell me you don't enjoy the color theory app?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Taylor, let's talk about color theory.
All right, time to tone it out.
It's just a dial tone in your head the entire time.
I just feel really bad because anytime anybody's like, just learn color theory, I'm like, I mean, I get the gist. And then I just follow my heart. That's my color theory.
No, absolutely. It's purely down to vibes.
It's not the vibes.
Hello?
Hello? Oh my god. How did it go?
Oh my god.
He's muted. Oh. I will never know. Hi. Oh my god.
I think Lumi is smiling.
Silent. Let me
hand signs at us.
Let me get rid of these cats. Meow. Meow. The cat's gone. I think if Amani's okay, because I assume Amani's making dinner right now. If Amani's okay with it, like I said, we can do little. I saw it light up. Oh, she's gone. Like an angel's kiss. Oh, she's back. Amani. Oh, speak to me.
She's not muted.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, my Discord is on my phone is set to push to talk, apparently.
Oh.
What the fuck?
That's silly.
I was like, why is no one reacting to my story?
Tell me the story real quick. Go back. Rewind.
I'm using wired headphones for the first time.
Is it a different experience?
It's in like 4K. That being said, though, I'm inevitably going to drop my phone because I'm going to forget that I'm on a wire and I'm just going to launch my phone across the room on accident.
It happens. But Amani, what's the story? What's the tea?
Yeah.
Tell us.
What's the tea, Seth?
Yeah, so basically Faye was calling because so her house was affected by the California wildfires. Burned down, no more house. $5 million home, by the way. Issue.
Well,
Nice.
Anytime like one of my like kitchen designs has an issue with the install process, I go into full meltdown mode. I'm like, I've ruined their kitchen. They're going to hate me for the rest of their life.
No.
But that's the stuff that I do like keep in the back of my mind, like try not to just be stuck in like total paralysis for it, because it's one of those things where like I guess I don't ever want to not take it seriously because that's such a big investment for a lot of people in their homes that like fucking it up means like it being a huge source of stress for the person that I'm working with, not just for me, but way more for them. They actually have to live in that house. Like,
also, the kitchen is like the place that everyone in the home uses.
Exactly. That's such a big deal. So I try not to let it like fuck me up too bad. But the times I have gotten something like wrong and it was like a whole thing to fix it, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like you could make a convincing argument that I was like calling them to let them know that someone had died. Like I was like, hey, we need to talk.
I do the same thing where like, but I'm now to the point where I get, I don't know, in a way mad because I just hate being talked down to. Like my manager, pulls me aside and they're like, so we have to talk. And it's like, I already know I fucked up and I've already beat myself up. I've already told myself that I'm the worst human being on the planet. I've already done all of that. I
definitely have enough teacher's pet in me to immediately go to my manager and go, here's what's going on before it gets to you. I want you to hear this from me so you know that I'm working on it. This is not...
Right?
Yeah,
I am aware of my flaws.
It is under control. I don't know about under control, but I'm working on it.
It's one of those where it like truly depends on like what the situation is, because it's like
Right.
now a lot of things I'm like, I know I fucked up and I know how to fix it. I just don't need you to give me a look and a tone because I will try. Don't do it. I got this. Okay.
Yeah.
Me, when I get like an email report and they happen to pull the call that I know I messed up on.
Oh.
I'm like, I already knew I messed up on it.
My
You guys didn't have to
family.
send me an email.
Right? You didn't have to remind me. Thanks. All right. Because we have most people here, do we want to get started? And like I said, when Lucas comes, we can arrive at our destination. All right. Where to start? Yeah, we were having a bit of a recap. You went to this very much rubble, abandoned town and spoke with the Star Brigade, if you will. And they told you that they really needed some help getting a star from the Lost Forest to a specific place up north where they can send the star back. And you just had to do it before the first snow. It was late. They didn't give you a whole bunch of information. So this morning you're waking up. How do we feel, waking up? It's not the most comfortable in these little abandoned ruins. How are we all feeling as we're waking up?
Hurty. Back hurty.
Back hurty.
I just do a big stretch.
Oh, big stretch.
You say it's not the most comfortable. What was the vibe of what we were saying?
So it was pretty much like the last standing tower, and it was pretty much leaning. It looks drafty and falling apart.
In my head, it's like Yin Sid's tower from Fantasia. Just this fuck-ass castle tower that's half falling apart.
And they had a little extra room that, wasn't too terribly drafty, but there wasn't like much of a bed or anything. We all had to lay on the floor, bed rolls,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lumeria's pretty fine. They're used to sleeping in like uncomfortable places.
Everybody's starting to wake up, big stretches from people, back hurty, and then you just kind of hear a knock at the door, and you hear Sharika's voice. Good morning. Are you guys okay? Did we sleep okay?
Like a rock.
Yeah. It's like great.
And then you just hear also Vihan from behind the door. Yeah, sorry about that. It sucks.
You said it, not me.
Sharika kind of, opens the door and Orion and Siobhan, they've packed up a little bit of food, some bread and cheese and stuff for you to start heading out. Siobhan says that you should make it in time if you were to get ready and go now. And
now's good.
And Starburst is still tied up, but I brushed her. She's really nice. And so they kind of leave you to do your thing, to gather up your stuff, and they make mention that they'll be outside downstairs, ready to send you off. It's fairly early morning. The sun is barely rising over the horizon, so everything's still in that kind of misty, quiet, dewy morning feel. And as you start to head down, you do see Siobhan and the twins. And Siobhan does have like a little package, like Sharika said, of bread and cheese, and she's ready to hand it to whoever wants to take it. And she kind of does look at Lavender.
I got you. Add it on. He kind of like holds this pack out in a way that is like, just toss it in there. I've got plenty of room for more supplies and hard tack.
Well, how kind of you. And she like sets it in there, and like she gives you a nice little tap on the side of the arm, like everything's gonna be just fine. I'm excited to see what you all accomplish.
Lavender thinks, how does she know that?
And then she looks over at Philium and walks over and, also gives Starburst a good like gentle pat. And she's just, don't worry about her. You'll find her again, okay?
Wait, what? Are you sure?
Is she going missing?
I am, yes. I guess we'll see. But if it so happens, just know she'll come back to you, okay?
Lavender's got a real, what's she gonna do to that horse? I wasn't thinking about it until she said something.
Well, children, if you will lead them out, I wish you farewell. So does Orion. We know you're going to do great. Everything's going to work out.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I'm sure that you will. And she kind of, waves goodbye as the twins start to kind of walk you back through the ruins of this town towards the road that you had taken. It will they're giving you directions as, you're walking, and they're like, okay, well, it's going to wind back around and you're going to take the left and you just go straight and you'll get to the village. Sharika, as she's telling you all this, she's like, I'm really sorry about, they don't say things very well.
She's kind of frightening, but in a soothsayer kind of way. Don't pay it too much mind, but it did keep me up a little bit at night.
But but you're right. She is really nice. And I think she just does it because, well, when she was in her old village telling people certain fates, it didn't end well for her. So I think she kind of tries to keep things vague to keep spirits up. You know, anything that truly needs to be known, she'll tell you. But other than that, vague, spirits up, and Vihan just rolls his eyes. I think she just likes it because she likes scaring people. I do think a little bit, just a little bit.
You said it didn't end well for her in the last village she came from. What do you mean?
Oh, well, she was an oracle there, and she gave some, I guess, bad news. And, you know, fate does change. And so she thought that she was giving them the information they needed to change fate, but in reality, you know, it just didn't work. And so, they, like, burned her, like, as a betraying witch and tortured her. But, you know, she came out stronger for it. That's what she said.
Wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah.
She hides it well.
Sharika mentions that, yeah, around her neck she has some bandages and on her foot, and then I think she just got some good cuts and things where her eyes were. So why she wears the veil. But, you know, she's really strong, and she made it out. And now she's here. And you know what? Whatever Vihan says, we both really do love her. And you know what? We're excited to, soon be Star Guards ourselves after all of our trainings so we can help. And we don't have to, not that we don't appreciate your guys' help, but, it's tough asking for help when these things happen because we have to be big about it. As you're talking, the sun rises a little bit more and you can just see it's going to be a beautiful day. And they leave you at the road and they're waving goodbye. Safe travels and we'll see you soon. And you're off on your way. Sharika, decides to really quick, we'll pay you when you get there, when the job's done. Because you'll meet them. You'll meet them at...
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. I mean, they can turn into owls, so I guess they're just taking the short way, rather. Excuse me.
Only two of them can. To be safe. Again, it's very mysterious. It seems like they're kind of trying to keep quiet and not be seen as much as possible.
Maybe there's... Okay, I gotcha. But we are meeting them at the final destination, so not where the star landed, but where it's going?
But where it needs to go, yes.
Okay, I'm sure it's nothing untoward. They wouldn't contact someone like PAX Octane if they didn't have good intentions. You'd hope. It's a bit of a hike, but we'll make it. So y'all like charades?
What's that?
Okay, I'm gonna blow your mind a little. Do we have anything we want to talk about right off the bat? Genuinely?
Yeah, I mean, evidently we do have a small cat on two legs with us. I don't know how common Tappy would be. Did we already discuss why we all joined PAX Octane?
I don't think it's come up much, no.
I mean, I know I said why I joined. It's not a cult.
I've got some stuff I just need to work on. I don't know that it's true.
We're both here to help people. All right, Lavender, then what are you here for?
I got some stuff I just got to work on. I want to see more of the world, so.
And you, Tappy?
I also just wanted to see more of the world, and I kind of need the money.
What for?
And there's not a lot of people that hire people like me.
That's fucked up.
You are tiny.
Why do you keep emphasizing that I'm tiny?
Because I'm looking at you. You're tiny.
Because I can see you.
Oh, you asked me what I need money for?
Yeah.
I'll just send money back home to my family.
That's beautiful. I love that. Really coming to realize that we are just complete strangers, huh?
Yeah.
I don't really have a reputation for hiring assholes, so.
But you said they have a reputation.
Are we decidedly going to be a less asshole-ish group than our...
No, I said rather they don't have a reputation of hiring assholes, excuse me.
Well, she said when you get there, you'll know.
Like, soothsayer shit. She is very frightening. I don't like it.
Star looks like... Do you think it looks like a star, or?
I imagine it sticks out quite a fair bit. I'm imagining some kind of crystal.
Well,
some kind of beautiful gem.
They said it could take different forms, though, so...
We got horses.
As far as you know.
We have horse? Excuse me.
We have horse. I have first.
There aren't a lot of very big folks around here. I mean, I'm not totally useless in a fist fight, but I'm not the strongest person like that, at least. Because my strength modifier is +0. So.
I just imagining your actual character saying that.
My strength modifier
he did.
is +0.
Yeah.
Actually, my strength modifier is just
My strength modifier is straight 0. Got your back in a sword fight, but out that, not great. Not really a grappler. I mean, you fucked that weird woman up quite right, Tapioca.
Yeah, she deserved it.
She did. She was a terrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Lucas, we're doing a big travel if you can hear us.
Okay. I didn't Hello.
But now that you're here, yep, Tapioca doesn't know what charades are, so we're doing her charades.
Yeah, Mondo, why did you join PAX Octane?
Why did I join PAX Octane?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I join PAX Octane?
God, laugh.
Right now.
He
Mondo,
ponders out loud.
don't burst a blood vessel thinking about this, brother.
It was there.
Mundog
You're playing
took a little
another
while.
amnesiac. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Mundog, has a tough time waking up in the morning.
I joined PAX Octane because it was there.
You're really taking course for the elective.
Dude, I'm only minoring in everything in life. There is no major.
Life
That's
is the
beautiful,
major.
man.
Life is the major. You're so right.
God booms. Life is the major.
Life is the major.
I have an epiphany through the grace of God.
My nose starts to bleed a little bit.
My eyes roll over. Seemed like good work, and so far it seems like I was right.
You figured you just-
I assume there's already been.
He was asleep. We were dragging him.
I zoned out for hours traveling so far.
The amount of
Sorry, I
cryptic
wasn't
shit
listening.
Siobhan was saying, he was really going through it, really thinking.
I was on Candy Crush.
Yeah.
He just had his phone out the entire time.
Should you guys have an iPad?
Mom, dog, iPad, baby goes crazy.
All right.
Where are we going?
So you're going, this is a great segue. So you travel throughout the day, talking, learning about each other, learning that Mundog is an iPad kid that just joined PAX Octane because why the hell not? Philium is here for justice. Lavender and Tapioca are here to travel and in Tapioca's case, earn money to send back to their family. And Lumeria may or may not be doing a cult, but for the children, who will think of the children? And as
Child cult.
And as the lights start,
True.
they are too, yeah. And as the light starts to dim, as twilight starts to settle in the horizon, you do see in the distance the lights of a village, and beyond the village you see a giant forest. And you see a sign as you walk towards the village, Bilekeef. This is Bilekeef, and in parentheses down below, the Lost Forest Village. As you walk in, you can see that it's just one big town square, it seems, and straight shot you can see a fountain. Maybe once upon a time it was nice, but now it needs to be cleaned up and everything. And beyond that, you can see the road that would be leading into the forest.
Is there anybody walking around the roads at night, or is it really clear that this is folks settled in for the evening?
So kind of a mixture, but you can see people starting to go home. You can see people starting to go to the local tavern, people saying goodnight. As you walk, if you look to your left, if you were at the fountain and look to your left, you can see that there's a road that would lead to more family and farm homes. But here there's maybe one or two more apartment style, but everything else is shops, maybe a general goods store, the church, mayor's house, things like that.
What do you think? You want to stop for the night, or do we want to keep on keeping on?
I tapped into the elf ability to meditate or whatever that's called on the way over here, so I'm gonna let y'all take on if we're going to rest here or not.
Do you share this with the group, or is this just a thing that happened?
I think it was obvious.
Okay, Mondog's meditating again, so.
Mondog meditates anytime they don't want to pay attention.
God damn, he was
That's
6
just-
feet off the ground.
It's just disassociating, but at a higher level, yeah.
That's true.
I don't like a woods that are lost. Seems like a bad time.
How will we find them?
So would you like to flag somebody down or to ask a question? What are we wanting to do?
We've got mostly a charisma build party, so really anyone could talk to somebody.
Truly, look.
Yeah, very
You know-
bunch of group.
Honestly, as you're kind of looking around,
Marginally less redneck.
Sadly, as you look around, you do kind of notice that, like, it's a small town, and, while it's not dirty, it's not clean, it just seems kind of old. Like, not a whole ton of people come here, but surprisingly, there are a lot of, like, shops for herbs and for ingredients for potions and things of that sort. But they're closed up for the day. There is a young halfling woman with brown hair, just kind of messily plopped on top of her head, and she's fixing the last bits of signs, closed for the day and everything like that. Seems like she'll be heading home here shortly, if you're interested in...
Get her.
Surround her now.
Don't let her get away.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, we're closed for the night. If you want more herbs, we'll be open in the morning. So adventurers, is that what okay. So Lost Stop in, talk to Cheryl.
Okay.
Be safe. Don't go in there, okay? The only warning I can give you, don't go in there without Cheryl, okay?
Without Cheryl.
To the forest or into the inn?
That's a good
will be jumped in me.
The forest.
Oh god, it's a mob town.
I have drawn the saddest little map. The Lost Inn is kind of near the road to the Lost Forest. And as you walk, if you had good eyes, you can see like a little sign, like near where the road begins to go to Lost Forest, that does say, "Travelers be safe, go to the Lost Inn stop. The Lost Stop Inn and ask for Cheryl," spelled Xarol. Cheryl.
That's a typo. That's a typo.
You're like, no, couldn't possibly.
That can't be it.
First in the end and be like, okay, who's the lady with the wrong name? Okay, let's go get our starter Pokemon so we can go into the tall grass.
X-Feral.
All right. So you enter the Lost Stop Inn, and you know what? Kind of getting a little later, the patrons are starting to come in, because not only is this an inn, it's also the tavern for everybody here, and that's very obvious. There are friends coming in after work, drinking, talking, mingling, and there's a decent amount of people in here, not crazy, but a good 10 plus. And at the bar, you see a half-orc woman doing as you do as a barkeep, wiping everything down, taking orders, telling people to not get too drunk. Daryl, only 2 more beers. Only
Daryl.
2 more.
Already,
I was second to a Cletus. Cletus down for anything more. Don't talk to her. Do you want me to?
So do you guys? So
we all step like we're like standing like a COVID distance away from Cheryl. Like, do you want to talk to her? Do you want me to do it? Or it's really awkward.
The half-orc woman looks over at you and smiles, and she's like, no, I get that a lot, but no, I'm Aisling Dean, owner of this establishment. You're asking for Cheryl. I assume you need to go into the forest. Do you?
We do, indeed.
Okay. And she's kind of looking around, and all of a sudden, you see this very lanky, tan child. He has dark hair, half-elf, very pale, ale-colored eyes. And he walks up, and he's like, looking for Cheryl?
Yes.
All right, the old man's this way. Come on.
Who's an old man?
And he kind of like looks back and he's like, come on, like, let's fucking hurry this up.
This is our group dynamic. We stay an uncomfortable distance from everybody we
Let's
meet.
get out of
And he kind of, and
Did you like follow me?
so charismatic.
Socializing and being social aren't the same.
It's so hard meeting new people, You're just
It's
shy.
just as Lavenger's just hot. That's it.
Yeah.
He can't talk to anybody. He's just attractive.
And so as this child is, walking you towards the old man, he kind of takes you around to obviously kind of the back area near, just a corner, and you do see a man drinking out of a tankard. He's having a good time. Cheryl, adventurers.
Adventurer Cheryl. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
Oh,
Is he by himself?
Yes, I mean,
Not anymore, he ain't.
yeah,
Okay, well.
he's just sitting drinking. Gotta get into the forest
Yeah.
now. You gotta get in there now.
You can probably do it tomorrow when you're a little less imbibed.
All right, so what are we getting? What are
You
we
good?
getting? What are we going into the forest for? No, that's weird.
We're here on the benefit of PAX Octane, if that means anything to you.
He kind of, takes the last, big gulp of his drink, and he's like, okay, so not your own adventures. All right, okay, PAX Octane. All right.
We're not a bunch of slab dicks going treasure hunting, okay?
Titus!
We're here for did I get an extra fork?
Titus, save some. I'm the one that speaks to the...
As near as I can tell, it's at least privileged information for the time being, although I don't see any reason why we can't share this with you when we're, like my associate here said, less company, if not better company.
Titus, do you know why they're here? And the young boy kind of just shrugs and he's like, no, Gramps, I don't know why they're here. They're trying to tell you why they're here. They're not going to tell you. Family friend I'm mentoring with? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, Titus here. Gonna go back to his grandma soon. His aunt soon. Good to have him around, smart kid, smart.
How much have you had to drink?
Not enough.
Hell yeah.
Practically my home. No, I speak for the trees. No.
Oh, the Lorax.
I've only heard of it in men.
Holy shit.
Yes,
Vito?
This short dwarven man, the short dwarven druid, his very orange big mustache, yes.
Big fan.
So you heard of me. I like you. All right.
Tell me, how do you spell your name?
X. Titus X-A-R-O-L. What he said. Yep, me and the trees go back. Bunch of nymphs and dryads in there, all right? And they don't like nymphs and dryads. They don't like people going in there. That's why I'm the only one that can. I lead you. They don't like their shit messed with. You go in there, you're gonna get lost. You're not gonna find what you need. Okay? Okay. The nymphs and dryads want in there. Whatever Rura is welcoming in, sometimes a magical creature normally doesn't hurt anybody. As long as I'm there. Rura doesn't want too many people taking shit. And he starts to kind of explain to you, he's like, sit down, let me tell you this. He seems very proud to tell you. And he talks about how in the forest, because it is filled with nymphs and dryads, and especially the all-powerful Rura, kind of the leader of all the dryads, and that everything grown in that forest is very potent. Mm-hmm. Used for different spells and elixirs, potions. If you get your hands on that stuff, double, triple the strength. It's fabulous. And that's why... Imagine the kush indeed. And he starts to explain that, but people get greedy, and they don't like that. So they trust me. I help people get what they need, but you don't go without me. I decide who goes in there.
It's not of the forest. It's just going to be in the forest.
And
yes, it happens to be the forest, not from the forest.
As you're saying that, the light, the last rays of sun have already sunken past the horizon, and as somebody comes in, they seem very excited. They're like, guys, there's like a meteor shower outside. It's amazing. Titus stands up. He starts moving everybody. He's like, come on, Gramps. Come on, we're going. Okay. All right. I'm leaving.
I just believe that such your mic peaking. It's actually he yells so hard that his just voice cuts out halfway.
Yeah. Titus gets the old man up and he's like, all right. And he starts leading you into the forest. Again, it's gotten dark. You can see the stars. And yes, you can see this beautiful shower of so many shooting stars, and it's streaking across the sky. And some of them just seem so close that you could almost reach out and touch them. And you just see people filing out and also watching, in awe at the splendor of it all. So you want to go in? It's dark. It's dark in there. I can do it. The horse stays. We don't want animals. So he kind of points over to next to the Lost Stop and is a stable where you can put your horse. You won't be gone long. They won't charge you. It's fine. Tell them Cheryl sent you.
Philium says goodbye to Starburst, and Philium also tips the stable boy that is there.
I will, mister. Thanks. he's really young. Probably shouldn't be working, but kid needs the money. You can just tell. And he really appreciates that tip. So do we all want to enter the forest? Are we ready? Cheryl, stretching. He's getting ready to go. He starts whispering to the trees. Can't quite make out what he's saying.
The man waiting.
I have a question. I have a star map.
You have a star map.
And it's the crystal that I carry around my neck.
Mm-hmm.
And when it lit up, it projected like the stars and the constellations. With the the meteor shower going on and the fact that we're looking for a star, do I notice anything in particular when I'm looking at the map of stars and the crystal?
If you roll me a perception, maybe you can see something.
What are your much better tiefling eyes?
I was at 21.
All right.
Damn.
With a 21, as you look into your crystal, looking at the star map, you do notice, and it's just as quick as the stars themselves flying overhead. It's just one quick bloop after another where you see somewhere, because you've stared at it so long, it's almost like the home of every single star, and you just see where a star was, it goes dark for a second, but then comes back. You have this idea of, as the stars are passing overhead, that's when they blip out, and once they're gone, they blip back in.
Okay.
So, you are noticing that something is happening. So, with that, Titus is trying to wrangle you all. God fucking damn it. Can we move? Come on.
All right.
Do we notice anyone else running into the forest?
No. As you've noticed, nobody's going in without Cheryl, and everybody's staying out of the forest. So it's just you guys. So there's nothing to worry about there.
As we're walking in, I ask him, are there any other entrances into the forest besides this one?
I mean, a road? No. You can just walk into a forest, You can walk in anywhere. You know that, right?
Thinking about it like Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Please? Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. And so...
not everywhere else you can't walk through it.
And so the first few feet that you walk into this forest, you can easily see the village behind you. You can still see the lights up above you. You can still see speckles of stars and the shooting stars as they go past. But almost in an instant, it changes. And all of a sudden, where you came from right behind you, there isn't a village. You can't see it anymore. It is just forest. And above you, it just seems a lot darker. The canopy of trees closes in a lot more. You can't see the sky you could have.
Are we lost?
Lost woods indeed.
Not with Cheryl, you're not.
Let's go.
So he's kind of walking, and he's like, so what are y'all looking? I need to know what you're looking for.
A shooting star, I guess.
What we were assigned with is kind of vague. We were just told we'd know when we see it.
What kind of bullshit is that?
That's what we said.
I ask myself that every day. In so many words, they're looking for some
oracle,
celestial body, some
not a witch,
stellar debris.
So, okay. And so as you continue walking, Cheryl's kind of looking around. He's like, you know what? Give me a second. And you see him stop, because at this point there is no more path. You are just walking through forest terrain. It's very hard to see. There's a little light coming from his staff that guides you a little bit. Those who can see that have dark vision, you can see a little bit. Yeah, you can see a little bit better.
Except for Mondog and Philium.
I do not.
I really can't see where I'm going. Oh, and Philium runs into a tree.
I hold an arm out. It's okay. You can hold on to me.
Okay. I am holding on to Lavender.
Don't run into the tree.
Hold on, gentlemen. I've got two arms.
So,
me and Philium are gonna end up like Scooby and Shaggy, like one of us in the other's arms.
So you've walked a little bit, and so Cheryl does stop, and he does go up to a tree, and you see him start to murmur again, and all of a sudden there's a wind, and you just hear rustling of trees, and it's almost like it's whispers, thousands of whispers, just so softly, but you can't quite make out what they're saying, but it does move through the whole forest. It shakes every branch, but it's so gentle, and you can tell he's speaking with the tree, with everything, and he's just like, oh, fuck it. Okay, they don't know. They haven't seen a star. They said there's stars? Yeah? No star here.
Maybe it hasn't fallen yet.
Okay. No. I mean, they just kind of go past, the orbit of, they don't always fall. There's at least not any here right now.
That damn steer. Something that just fell.
As you're saying that, the wind picks up again, it's answering you, but you can't understand what it's saying. And Cheryl's like, look. I'll keep walking with you. We're gonna find it. Let's go. Let's just keep walking.
Entered the woods since we've been in here.
The wind once again, like very gently, no, nobody's entered into the woods.
Dude, when I was looking at the star map, you were saying as like the meteors were going by, the stars were flickering in and out?
Yeah.
Was there any one of them that maybe didn't come back that I would have
And
noticed?
as you're like thinking that, all of a sudden, even through the canopy of the trees, you do see something a little bit brighter fall, but you can't tell where it landed. You don't see anything through the forest in any cardinal direction, but up above you just saw just a moment of light, just a little bit brighter than the rest. Something closer to the forest. And all of a sudden, that gentle wind becomes a storm. And all of a sudden, it is this violent wind, and it is brushing through. It is picking up everything that it takes. And it's almost hard to just stand there. It's almost hard to hear. It's almost like the forest itself is yelling and screaming, and there is something warning you. And you can see Cheryl is like very surprised, but whatever like drunkenness that he might have had, he has sobered up. And he's, no, they're not gonna hurt. They're not gonna hurt. It's not no, there's something coming. They're warning us. There's something big coming. I gotta go. Stay here. And you just see him take off. Whatever light he takes off.
What the?
Well, can we follow him?
The moment you're like, can we follow? Gone.
Damn. Just like that.
God fucking
Yes, he-
damn it.
Really does listen to the trees.
Is the wind?
So Titus
Is the wind
looked.
going in any particular direction? Or
He was kind of going to your left, but like that doesn't mean anything to you. You already know that this forest is going to turn you around. But Titus, you do notice Titus, and he's fucking mumbling. He's like, "Oh my fucking god, old man, I don't have time for this." And he reaches into his bag and he does pull out just a little bit of a light source, some sort of coin imbued with light that he can see.
And this whole time, Philium doesn't see any of this.
Philium's like, wait a fucking second.
I'm still holding on to Lavender.
Thank you.
Comrades, we're growing closer.
You blind bitch.
Oh, can I use control flames?
I was like, you would need a fire to be able to.
Yeah.
You would have to create a fire, and lucky for you, I can't. So.
You lucky dog, you.
That just means you get to be so creative in how you make your own fire.
You got a flint in your
I don't know
tinderbox
if I have
system.
fuel types though.
If you hit me, I can light something on fire, but not quite like that.
No.
We should all
I
have torches in our
have
bag.
a torch, yes. At least a tinderbox.
And Titus, as you're like all like just, we have a torch, do we? He's like, come on! He's like yelling over the wind, and he's starting to just in a direction.
Well, shit. Follow him, I guess.
The wind, like, completely chaotic. Like, there's no direction whatsoever.
Yes, it is so chaotic. Like you can kind of tell that it's coming a little bit from where Cheryl ran off to, but also it more seems like its voices carrying themselves, like it's multiplying. Like whatever was upset over here, it's like warning, and it's like causing chaos further in.
Would it be a perception check to see if I can't focus on where Titus is going at the very least, since he just left the group?
I think you should. I think that's probably your best bet.
Please, anyone join me on this? Because
Please.
perception's quite bad, actually.
What role were you doing?
I can cast guidance on you, Lavender.
I don't
As long as that's a touch thing, as long as you're touching me,
Yeah.
it would work.
And hey, guess who's touching you? So, bam.
What does that give me? Is it a plus what to it?
A 1d4 to any ability check.
1d4. We're arguably cooking with gas now. That's pretty good. That's good
Alright.
for me. I got a 16.
Hey, you see the glow of Titus's like coin. You can see where he's going, and he's
On me.
just booking as best as he can.
I'm going to do a respectable jog because I have two gentlemen hooked on my arm right now.
Whatever. Are you wearing clothes?
Yes. What?
Has been naked this whole time. Sorry guys, I forgot to tell you I'm a nudist.
Like whatever you're wearing from the back, that way you can.
So what are you wearing right now?
Hopefully something like grab onto.
Do you just want to clip onto my back? We just like form a line?
That's what I'm doing anyway.
There's a second
Alright.
swing. Y'all can split up,
That's also true. He should also be able to see where we're going.
Titus is getting further away from you guys as you're trying to figure out.
Oh my god, just fucking follow me.
This would be the stupidest party wipe of all time.
I hold one person's hand, that person holds the other person's hand. We walk quickly into a jog eventually.
Tapioca, do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay, so Tapioca, she was
She's just wondering what the fuck they doing.
Wait, okay. Wait, did I have to roll perception to figure out what direction he was going in, or
no? I
have dark vision.
Yeah, like perception to keep an eye on him because.
Okay.
As he's running, the forest is getting kind of thicker, and you kind of pass these trees. One is like very gnarled and has like a very unique shape, one that you would definitely remember. And as you approach Titus, you see him kind of stumble because it's really dangerous in here. Like you said, it's a dense forest. It's dark. The wind is like crazy right now, and he's kind of a twig of a thing. It was very obvious that he was malnourished. Kind of dark circles under his eyes. He's not doing great. You know?
Are you being abused?
Yeah, get this man a sandwich. What the fuck?
What? So he's having like a little bit of difficulty getting through this terrain with the wind whipping around him and doing all this stuff. But he seems very determined. You can catch up to him.
Being able-bodied adults who have eaten before.
Must be nice. Must be fucking nice. And Titus even says that as you like, must be fucking nice. Let's go.
Eat much, man.
I scream over the wind. Where are we going?
We're getting the star.
We're following him. Come on.
All right.
And
I guess I trust him.
And you're walking
No.
and you're walking in this straight line, booking it, and that gnarled tree that you left behind you is all of a sudden in front of you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh no, the quantum mechanic.
And so you just see Titus like getting upset. Like he's like, we need to get out of here. And he's like,
we're working on it, damn it, we don't live here.
Yeah, but you're fucking adults, right? You're supposed to know what to fucking do.
You have not met a lot of adults, do you? Have you? We keep following him. I mean,
are we like a clearing? Like what?
No, you're just in this dense forest.
We've looped a little bit.
You've looped a little bit.
Was someone with good ears follow this kid?
I'm not a foresty druid, but I am still technically a druid.
Yeah.
Is there any way that I can, I don't know, commune with the trees?
You know what? I'll let you try.
Are there any animals around that live in here?
No, it's just the dryads and nymphs.
Well, technically, Carol. Sorry, not Cheryl. No, it is Cheryl.
It's Cheryl. What the fuck?
I forbore. Cheryl is a druid, but I don't think there's like a druid to druid communication at word.
No, but Lavender, you can try and commune with nature. You can roll a nature.
Lumeria, the other L tiefling.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. We're also a cool color. That's unfortunate.
Happens.
Try it.
Okay, so this, would you say it's like a nature check?
Yes, we're gonna do nature.
Okay. My nature's not as good as it could be, considering I am a whole ass druid, but like...
You're gonna do your best, and that's all that matters.
This is at 20.
So how do you want to do this?
Okay. I didn't think about what I wanted to ask. I was just like, help.
Help.
I'd go up to that gnarled tree that like appeared in our path and go, we're trying to help. Can you guide our path through?
All right.
Something to open a path for us.
All right. As you're communicating with this tree, asking to open up a path, let you guys through, you're just trying to help. That wind that was whipping around all of a sudden turns into a funnel, kind of to your right. And as the wind whirls around very quickly, rapidly, leaves are coming up, and it's almost like they're hitting something invisible. And as the leaves continue to form, you see that it takes a form of a woman. And so it is just this silhouette made out of leaves, this woman, and where her eye sockets are, all of a sudden, where they were black, they turn into this golden light, and she's looking at you. She's not saying anything, but it's this towering force of leaves, and she just points to her left.
If you're seeing a forest deity, you do have to tell us.
You can all see it. You can all see it. You can all see it.
Thank you, ma'am.
And she doesn't say anything. She just continues to point, looking at you. And you can kind of see that where she's pointing you, the wind is actually like dying down a little bit just in this one direction. So you can tell easily that if you follow this gentler wind, you're going to make it where you need to go.
Thank you. I say we should probably hurry. So let's run.
All right, so we're all running, we're all sprinting. As you're sprinting, you do notice that it is kind of getting lighter. Like how you had seen it with the village, you can see some sort of clearing, some sort of light opening. And as you run towards it, you're realizing that it is a tree line. It's not towards an opening. And as you walk out of the tree line, you find yourself in a small clearing. The wind is far gentler and the night brighter. The shooting stars are gone, but just ahead of you, there's a glow in the grass, almost beckoning you. As you walk closer, you're hit by this wave of emotions, your chest tightening as a flood takes you. Happiness, anger, sorrow, love, despair. Some of these feelings are your own, bubbling up to the surface, but where your feelings end and this unrelenting storm of emotions begins, there is no telling. This cacophony of emotion builds, almost threatening to tear you apart from the inside, and yet at the moment you think all of it will but swallow you whole, there's a single emotion that drowns them all out. Soft at first, it grows until the only thing you can feel is warmth in your chest. The first feeling, buried within everyone. It eases you and pushes you forward. With each step closer to the glow, you may come to realize the warmth is hope, pure, unabashful hope, for that is what stars are made of. In this moment, there is a part of you that realizes every tear you ever cried, every moment, and wished for anything, you know the stars were there. They've seen lifetimes of joy and sorrow and have listened to every wish. The moment you reach the star, the emotions fade almost as quickly as they came, and what lies before you doesn't seem so cosmic, ancient, or otherworldly. All you see is a young girl lying in the dirt and grass with a little bit of a glow to her.
Is that the star?
What the fuck?
And this is the girl that you see lying in the grass. She seems unconscious at the moment. She's not awake. You can kind of see where like amount of dirt has like piled up near her head. It's very obvious that she like fell and slid.
Oh, girls can cuss.
Is Cheryl also here?
No, Cheryl is not there. And hold on,
who has a medical background?
Hold on. Okay, no, Titus has kept his cool. Okay. Titus is there with you. He is standing right next to you. He's seeing this girl too.
What do you check to make sure she's okay?
Hello?
Hello?
Is she unconscious?
Does she seem injured?
Would you like to make a medicine check? Would you like to inspect her?
Hey, B, you good?
Sure.
She's laying there, eyes closed. Also, not to be weird, she is like naked, so like be cool. Like I drew her with clothes because I'm like, I ain't drawing that.
My medicine check came out to a 12.
To a 12. As you kind of reach down, you do kind of see that like her right leg, her calf area, like, so not her thigh, but her calf area, like a little swollen, like something happened. You can't tell if like broken or...
Can I cast a little healing word?
Yes, you can.
On her.
Can I find her some damn clothes?
We would appreciate if you did.
Let me see what's in my pack real
quick. Her busted leg.
I have parchment. Parchment will have to do, bitch.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I have leatherworking tools. If you have enough parchment, we can make her a hoodie.
They're called dark cloths? What is
Not
that?
the fucking hoodie.
What the hell? You've got haunted. You have haunted clothes in your back or some shit.
I mean, no, as the other men are trying to figure out how to clothe this child, Lumeria is healing her. And when you reach down to, what was it, healing word?
Yeah, I'm doing a healing word.
So as the leg rights itself, she does all of a sudden jump awake and she screams because it hurts.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. It's okay.
And like, she's like actively like now looking around at everybody and she's trying to scramble away from you.
It's okay. Come on.
Is this a persuasion? Are you persuading her that she's okay?
Let me check my stats real quick. Hold on.
Let me check these stats.
While that's happening, I like
yes,
tap on
I am.
Tapioca's shoulder and say, "Go be cute. Go be cute."
I will roll the persuasion check because I have a pretty decent persuasion score.
Okay.
I have to cook it for a little bit longer. Hold on. Well.
Do I guidance again?
Touch me again. Jimothy slaps
I think that's only a one. Yeah, I think that's a one and done. So you did guidance, he used it.
It was a 12.
It's a 12. She's like, what?
It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
Nope, Titus isn't helping. Titus is like, just looking at her like, oh my fucking god, what? Like,
Titus, you are not helping. Get behind me.
Get behind you? What?
You're freaking her out more. Calm down.
He gives you such a go to hell, old man look, and does not fucking move.
Lavender gives him a go to hell rat child look.
So, and
Lavender realizes arguing is probably not helping, so he stops arguing with this. He stops beefing with this 4-year-old.
He's like 13. This 4-year-old.
Frankly, not better.
You know what? Honestly, maybe even worse. The 4-year-old might respect you a little bit more. Hold on, one more time.
I want to tell everybody can we all just stand back a little bit?
Yeah, I'm not approaching her, but I'm definitely trying to calm her down.
I agree with Mondog. Tapioca, can you do something to calm her down?
Tapioca. Yeah, Tapioca.
Does the star child received well to cats?
If Tapioca wants to be received, Tapioca doesn't like children.
Tapioca doesn't like kids.
Yeah, this is canon.
You gotta try so hard.
What if
Tappy's
the star children are
behind
hunted by cat people?
So in this hot mess that's happening, what is she doing currently?
So as everybody, is kind of yelling at each other, kind of being like, go talk to her. And you're healing her. That panic that she was feeling, she does kind of stop. And as you finish healing her, it doesn't hurt anymore. Whatever pain that she was in, it's gone. But you do just see at first this shock, and then see her look up at the sky, and this panic again sets in, but it's almost like a lost child. She's scared, and she just starts crying.
Oh shit, I actually don't know how to deal with this.
So Philium gets down, trying to make himself, look smaller, and with a soft voice, we're not gonna hurt you. We have been sent to help you, actually.
And you're speaking to her, and she's just staring up at the stars and crying. After a moment, she turns to you, and she's trying. She's trying to find her words, and she's like, I want to go home.
We might be working on that, yeah.
As you guys tell her, we're sending you back home, she looks back up at the stars, and she seems to it's not just that she's staring at them. She's she's focusing on them. It's like they're speaking to her, and you can kind of see her take a deep breath and, wipe away whatever other tears she has. And she just kind of she's still sitting in the grass, but she kind of curls up, and she's like, they said to trust you. They said it's okay. I want to go home. I don't want to be here. I wasn't meant to be here. I wasn't supposed to be here.
That's what we're here to help you with, to get you back where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
We'll protect you.
Okay.
And we understand that you want to get home, but along the way, there might be some stuff that you'll find that you'll actually like here.
And she doesn't say anything to that. She kind of just nods, but you can tell that she's just more focused, looking between you and the stars above her, and just, she doesn't know what to do. She looks like a newborn fawn. As she's kind of moving, it feels weird. It's not her body. She doesn't know what this is, and everything's just
We know this might be scary and confusing, but you can take your time.
Yeah, so as you're saying that, she's looking at her hands. She's now kind of looking at herself. She's looking at her hands and at her feet. And,
What is the wind doing? What are the...
Well, right now, everything's chill in this clearing.
The trees are interloper, kill her immediately.
Kill the child. Yeah, I was worried that we were about to have to fucking defend her or something.
I mean, maybe don't not be worried about that. I can give her my like casual clothes, I guess, like the stuff I wear when I'm not wearing armor, just to at least bundle her up in.
Okay.
I could sleep in my armor for a little bit.
Yeah, I have no idea what dark clothes are. I have that in my sheet, but I cannot find
we're not
anything
putting
about
that
it.
on her.
I have no idea what it is. I can't find anything about
This
it.
is a no-go.
So, Lavender, are you handing her a shirt?
something to wear. Yeah. Honestly, a grown man's shirt will probably be enough to, if you just tie a belt around that, that's basically a dress.
Do you just hand it to her?
Politely, like kind of like like you would approach a wild animal. He's like trying not to freak it out.
And so she stops, like, looking at herself and like looks over, and you're handing it to her, and so she like takes it, and she's just like looking at it, and she's like,
over the head. He mimes like putting clothes on to help her figure out.
As she's like doing that, I say, "It's a gift. The first one you've received here on is what the fuck? Is this Earth? What do we call? Yeah, what do we call this?"
In fantasy Earth, it's a different it's one of the multiverses. Yeah, this is just fantasy Earth, but like different continents. Yeah.
First of many gifts you'll receive on Fantasy Earth.
Later, Jade does give us a name for our world. It is Somewhere.
Titus is looking at you guys like you are stupid.
I look back and I say, haven't received many gifts in your life, have you?
Yeah, you broke bitch. Lavender does not say that.
You shouldn't insult children.
Yeah, you should be fucking adults. You should be fucking adults.
Status condition: beefing with a 13-year-old.
As she's putting the shirt on, do you have a name?
And she kind of thinks about that, and she's like, and she looks back up at the stars for a second, and then she looks back at you, and she's like, not that you know? No.
Dogmon Comics.
She looks back up at the stars again, and then like looks at you. You can give me, and she.
Oh no, that's too much responsibility.
Congrats,
Jade. One of us is actually called Mondog XCOM. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, when you said let's go, I'm like, okay. I planned this whole thing. I have not given her.
No.
I've literally just called her the Star to give you a little metagame. I have not named her. I have ideas for names, but I have not.
Does that sound nice to you?
Stella means star.
Do you know what constellation you're from? Or because we could name you after a star, or since you landed here in the meadow, you could be named Meadow?
That's pretty too. We should definitely ask her input though.
Yeah, what do you think? What's the vibe?
She just kind of like looks at you guys, and she's like, and she's also like looking down at the shirt, and she's like, so I get 2 gifts?
Yes.
I don't see why not.
Absolutely.
And this is like the first time that you kind of see her like ease a little bit. The thought of getting 2 gifts, like she's starting to kind of process. She's starting to, take all this in. She's starting to process like, I'm okay, and gifts are a nice thing. Like, this is nice, and the shirt is a gift, and a name is a gift. And she's like, Meadow.
Oh.
All right, Meadow it is.
I straight up thought she was about to name herself Shirt, and I was going to lose my mind.
You know what? Retcon. Hold on, real quick. Rewind. No. So, welcome. You now have Meadow in your team.
We've adopted a child.
Inventory.
Add Meadow to your inventory.
Roll in my bag, little girl.
Who's closest to her right now, technically?
I guess
like
it would be me.
You're kind of all. I was about to say you're kind of all in my understanding, like in a semicircle, sort of like around her.
Okay.
Considering what I know about
We're crowding her like a pack
You're
of
crowding her, yes. Except for Tapioca, because Tapioca hates kids. Tapioca's like,
like cowering behind like anybody, just trying not to get noticed.
Is she like really tiny? Can we like estimate an age? Like,
yeah. So if Titus is like 13, you can kind of gauge her age about 12. Like she seems very. She's she's small, but you can kind of guesstimate her age about close to Titus.
I nudge Lumeria and I say, "Hey, you should get because I know that you know kids." And
hey, you know kids.
Yeah. You've met a child before.
I nudge you and I say, "You should give her a piggyback on the way out. It'd be the first one she's ever got."
Yeah. And I turn to her and I'm like, "Are you okay would you like to get carried on my back? I know walking is new to you."
You know, she kind of like ponders this idea, but she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah. If you want to help, you can help her like figure that fucking out." Like, because she's having to like
Lavender's back to demonstrate.
I was thinking literally maybe help her up a little bit and help her place, but yeah, if you want to demonstrate, that's canon now. Mundog first gets on Lumeria's back. Like this.
The cool thing is that when you do this, we won't all fall over like assholes.
I was going to say, you said me, right? Because I have a 0 strength modifier.
Under
I did because I figured I was still hanging on to you. Oh, she's producing light. You said
she
right?
is. So she is producing a little bit of light. You can see that she has a little bit of glow to her. But the area that you're in actually is like a clearing. So like there is no forest overhead. She is in a meadow, and the moon is
funny. If you want to climb on Lavender's back, you can still do it. You're just not going to be on there very long.
So
I basically crush your spine as we fall to the ground.
So she like kind of like watches you two and like, what is going on? As she like kind of meanders over to Lumeria and like kind of does the same thing, but she's like, "Is right?" Like
as soon as she figures it out, Lavender takes a knee and rolls so he can knock Mondog off his back. What the fuck are you doing?
I guide her up between like helping support her climb up with my tail a little bit.
And once you
chuckle fuck express over here.
And once you get her up on your back, Titus does like move a little bit closer to you. Like he's sticking closer to you as well.
I think it's fair to say that we need to get the hell out of here now.
And surprisingly, as you say that, the wind starts picking back up. Licking my toes.
Minko just came up and started licking my toes.
Oh no!
He was just trying to help.
In response to the wind picking up.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Oh, the
wind's licking my toes.
The dryads are nasty.
That whipping wind that was happening is now coming back through, and the grass in this meadow is just folding under its like weight, and you're standing there, and for a moment you can hear the wind. It's coming, it's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
What? Do y'all hear that?
Run.
Wait, does it run?
Titus, get us the hell out of here now.
Actually, as you say that, Titus, do we want to make perception? Yeah, make a perception check, everybody.
Not a perception check.
Not a perception check.
My hand's already on my sickle. I'm not fucking around. I'm about to get jumped.
Where did my D20 go?
My D20.
D20.
Wait, no, that's cocked. God damn it.
Damn it.
I got a nat 20.
That was awesome.
Look at you. Good job.
That was so bad.
Yeah, mine was bad. I got
I
a
have a
4.
dirty 20 also.
Good job, good job.
Mine was between a 7 and a 15, so I re-rolled. It's a 4. I got 4 total. That's after the
I also got a 4, so we didn't. It's because we're on the ground still recovering.
That's true. Something deeply stupid happened 15 seconds ago.
Hold on.
Get off me. Stop.
Okay, man. Okay.
Hold on to my arm.
All right. So those who are not fumbling about,
Montauk and Lavender are wrestling.
You were just like, you know what? Actually,
Fuck off.
where's this damn fucking tool? I hate this. I hate that I never remember what tool it is. Anyway, so the wind is literally telling you to run, and as you're all standing there, you do feel this energy like start to approach. And for those who rolled nat 20s, it's that same feeling you got from the vial that Rosalind had.
Oh, good.
It's
No.
The demons are here.
It's wrong and maddening, and Lumeria, as it feels like it's getting closer, you feel Meadow start to like tremble and like hold on to you tighter.
Mm-hmm.
But in the same moment, before anything can happen, all of a sudden there's like a flash, and you feel like the wind took you, but you feel weightless. And then all of a sudden you feel very heavy and you all fall to the ground.
Okay, that happened to all of us. Okay.
That happened to all of you.
Are we somewhere different? Like, wait,
So,
where are we?
Would you like to make a perception? Do you want to look around?
Yes.
Can I make another perception check?
Can I make another perception, please? All with
I got
disadvantage.
new eyes. Hold on.
Everybody with disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh, disadvantage. That's fucked up.
Because
Disadvantage,
you've been perception with disadvantage because like you were just running around.
Disadvantage
You're
sucks.
What the heck? Why'd you have to give us disadvantage? I rolled a nut.
Yeah, I got a 19, but then also a 10.
I'm re-rolling.
That's fine.
I got a
You
7.
roll with disadvantage.
You just roll it again.
You rolled
and
twice
you,
the lowest.
yeah.
I got a 7.
I have a 14, Jade.
I have
Okay.
a 17.
All
Mine's
right.
11.
Lavender does the John Cena "you can't see me" shit because he can't fucking see anything. He's blind.
So
Dark vision ain't worth shit.
So actually, you all like fall. So actually, Meadow is like, also launched off of Lumeria's back. We all tumble onto the ground. We just plop into dirt. And those who rolled like a little bit lower, you do notice that you're just in a different area. You do know that. This is not the forest. You can see the whole fucking sky. There's very few trees.
But we couldn't before.
The moon, and you're like, okay. Those of you that rolled a little bit higher, obviously you see this all too. You also see Titus, like, fuck. But he's like standing up and he's also looking around. And he's just like, fuck. Okay. No, it's fine.
Taught you that word.
Shut up, old man.
Who do you think taught him that word?
Me. No, it's
And a few of you can also, the people that rolled higher, you can also smell the ocean.
what the fuck?
I'm guessing that my 11 was not considered high.
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Elmon dog. No,
it was over 10.
Considered higher.
So I'll just give you all that you've noticed, at least that you're in a different place, and some of you notice the smell of the ocean.
Lavender's sitting there like he's been flashbanged.
First thing I want to do is can I check on Meadows and help her back up?
Yeah, please.
Is Titus also like ass on the ground, or is he freaking out?
He quickly got up, and yeah, he's looking around and he's like, fuck.
I do want to go check on him because I feel bad.
I'm gonna help Mondog with that.
He said, time to beat this brat up.
Now's my chance.
I go, hey, okay, go for Meadow first. What's going on with her?
Okay, so those of you who are help Meadow, Lumeria, do you help her up? What are we doing?
Yeah, I was like, I help her back up.
Okay.
Whether she wants to, go back on piggyback mode or not. And does she seem overall okay?
Oh yeah, no.
Before?
Yeah, she seems fine. A little, as stressed as a lost child is, she's just flabbergasted because, like you guys, she doesn't know what the fuck happened or where she is. You help her up and she doesn't get on your back. She just kind of stands, like she's kind of trying out her legs for a second, and she's standing next to you, but she's like holding onto your arm, and she's like, where'd we go?
When
Where
she
are we?
asks that, can I look to the sky and see if
like constellation?
Yeah.
Yes, I will allow you to do that. I want that to be nature. Do you want that to be nature or arcana? What do you think? What do you feel? What does your heart say?
What does my character sheet say is the question.
That's a great question.
That's your heart right there.
Yeah, that's your heart. Do your nature. You have a +3 to nature.
Okay. I don't know why my character sheet, I opened it. I don't know if I'm on an old copy or something, but it's wrong. When I opened it, it showed a 1 for nature. I don't know what happened.
No, I got a +3 for nature here.
Okay, that's
makes more
what I
sense.
remembered because I literally rolled it earlier, but my page refreshed and it nerfed me. Okay. 19. I don't know what MD Beyond is on right now.
You know what? How do you want to do this? Are you just looking up at the stars and...
I mean, I've studied the stars extensively. You don't have to give me an exact coordinates of where we are, but do I have, based off the positioning of the stars, do I have a vague idea of,
You do have a vague idea. You do. And if you look at what I'm streaming, hopefully it's still streaming, you were here, near the Lost Forest. You are now somewhere around here.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
So, good news and bad news. We are not in the spooky forest anymore is the good news. The less good news is we're on potentially an island with no boat.
You can't possibly know we don't have a boat.
No, I think that's a pretty fast one.
I don't know where you'd keep a boat
out of his pocket. His bag of holding.
Dump it on the ground.
Anybody can make another perception check. Now, not with disadvantage. You've regained a little bit of yourself. Maybe you can like orient yourself just on this fucking island.
If y'all want to do that first, but I do want to talk to, I keep on wanting to call him Justin. Titus.
His name's Titus.
Justin. Just in time.
Just in time. No, Titus. His name's Titus. I don't think you haven't introduced yourselves, you know? You just knew because Cheryl kept calling his name.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so we don't know his name? Like, none of us know his name?
Unless
we know his name. He doesn't know our names.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've said our names.
Yeah, you've kind of said your names. Certain people have.
Context clues, Titus. Keep up.
Is that what you yell at him?
No, I wouldn't dare.
You're saying that I need to be nice to children as this character. I can't.
I should also be nicer.
I'm not the meta.
Characters' personalities around being nice.
Once again, a little metagaming, your backstory specifically, and you're like, my character helps children. I'm like, excellent. Because guess what? I'm gonna give you 2 kids. Excellent.
Oh god, we really are gonna be Guts' party. Just children.
Welcome back to Halia, who is antagonistic towards children.
I think our entire party, except for Juniper, are antagonistic towards children.
Juniper feels something in the wind. She's like a child. Needs love and caring.
Well, thankfully, one of the 2 children have found a group of normal adults. The other kid, I don't know about. He'll be all right.
All right, no, Mundog, you want
He won't die. That's what I can promise.
Yes, I want to go up to him. If he's still like swearing at himself, I'm like,
I did say that I was going to help him up. Yes, I was going to go with Mondog.
All right, so you come over. You know, Lavender helps him up, and surprisingly, he does take your hand. He's not thinking about it. He takes it. He lets you.
Come on.
Okay.
I pat him on the back when we get him up. Like, not hard. Yeah, like you're all right kind of pat.
Yeah, and like you pat him like once or twice, and he kind of then like shrugs you off. At some point,
that was
like,
a question from Lavender, for what it's worth. Like, honest question, not like sarcastic.
And he's like, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right.
God damn it. Fine.
Do you have an idea? What just happened?
Titus like looks over at Meadow and, you know, kind of just, I had something, you know, to send me back to my aunt's house, and I used it wrong, I guess. This isn't it. I wanted to go home.
Well, it's all right. We'll figure it out.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No, I don't.
Where does your aunt live?
And so he looks at you and he's like, you know, and for the first time he seems really genuine, and just like Meadow, like just a kid over his head. He's lost, and he's like, she lives in Witch Elm. We live in Witch Elm. And
does anybody know anything about Witch Elm?
If you would like to make a history check.
Do you want me to assist in that, or do you want me to also make one, Lucas?
Okay, well, let's find out what my history roll would be like. History bad.
So do you want to assist me in it then? I have a +2. But when you assist somebody on a check, you give that person advantage.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you can also both make rolls. But if yours is bad enough that you want to maybe not roll, I have a +2 in history.
I'm giving you advantage then. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. That's much better.
Okay. So once again, if we look at the map, Lavender, you just have a That's So Raven moment, a Brain Blast moment where you're like, you know, picturing the map and everything. And you know that Witch Elm is right here.
Oh shit.
Let me check the strain.
It's on the edge of the Great Lake.
I mean, so that means that it's roughly where we want to be going anyway, to the north, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to say a couple of things to Titus. First, I want to say, well, kid, it seems like we're in the getting people home business, so I'm sure we can help you find your way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What did you use that transported us all the way out here? And are you able to transport us back?
No, it was an item she gave me, and it ends.
Well, it got
it's
us
only
out
a one
of
use.
there, so that's the important thing. I don't think things were going to work out well for us if we stayed where we were at.
Yeah.
He is coming. Do you have any idea what the hell that could mean?
Are you asking Titus, or?
That's an earnest question, yeah.
Oh, Titus shakes his head. He's like, no, I don't.
All right.
So do you have any idea what could have gone wrong with it?
I think, you know what? No, some of her shit just doesn't work like it's supposed to.
She sent you out there with faulty merchandise, huh?
Yeah, she gets it from random people.
Do I clock that Lumeria, like, has kind of got a beat on where we're at?
I think, Lumeria, did you tell them? Like, yeah, you told them.
Yeah, I did. I said it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying that you could roll a perception check to kind of just on the island itself, like where.
Understood. Okay.
Tapioca, how are we feeling?
On an island, okay.
Yeah.
Tapioca is lost.
Girl, same. Welcome to the Lost Club. Does Tapioca want to do a perception, see if she can like figure the fuck out? You can see that palm trees around, regular trees, and then like one or two like more palm-like trees. Do with that what you will. If you want to like get up higher, you can roll with advantage. What'd you get?
I already rolled like a 23, so.
Oh.
Holy shit.
So Tapioca she just feels it in her cat soul what the fuck's going on. So you can feel to the north is where the ocean is. You can feel that the wind is like coming from the north. You can tell the ocean is more towards the north. So you're closer to this side, and you can also like in the distance kind of smell smoke, so like from chimneys. So you know that there's a house somewhere nearby. You can literally smell the chimney smoke.
Wait, where you were pointing, you said that's the general area where we currently are?
Right in here is the general area. You're more like, you can't see the ocean where you are. You can kind of like smell it, the wind coming in, but also with the wind, you can kind of smell like a chimney. There must be like a house by.
Okay. So it smells really salty over here, and then this way it smells like a fire. And I point in the direction where the smoke is.
The fire means people, or we need to get the hell out of Dodge.
And so, as like you're saying, like you all have just been standing here kind of talking and like mingling, and then all of a sudden you do hear kind of like somebody walking up, and they're just like, "Can I help you?" And you just see this scraggly looking man.
Please help.
Not another William. The butler was also William.
A billion of billions.
And William goes, yes, you can help us. Where are we?
Yeah, honestly.
So he's like,
where the hell are we?
So what this man is seeing right now is four grown-ass men.
Half-naked kid.
Yeah, so four grown-ass men, one little boy, one kind of glowing little girl wearing a man's t-shirt, and then a cat.
I don't know what this looks like, and I promise we are safe.
He gives you. Can you make a persuasion check on that?
Can I smile real wide and get advantage?
Can I say West us and get advantage, please?
Have you considered that I'm hot?
It's kind of dark out here, you know. Like he can make out.
Did you say advantage or disadvantage?
No, just roll a persuasion. You don't no advantage.
Fuck, 22.
Okay, all right. So you say that with enough, like, hey, we're cool. Like there's enough in your voice that he's like, okay, yeah, just something's going on. Do you guys need help? Where did you come from?
I don't know exactly where we came from or where we've ended up, but we do need help.
Yeah, can kind of see that. I have a cabin this way. Follow me.
In the woods?
For me.
On the island.
Do you ask him in the woods?
Yes.
Wait, should we Persepi this guy? Can we trust him? Like, where is he taking us? Is he gonna murder us at his house?
He's a cannibal. We've got to kill him now.
and he like kind of scratches the back of like he like annoyed. It's an artist cabin. I was working last day. You're lucky I was even here. I was leaving in the morning.
Oh, I'd say so then. Lead the way.
All right. So you walk a little bit. Lumeria, Meadow is still holding on to you, but she seems to be in her sea legs. She's starting to walk. Poor thing has no shoes. She's just, but she's walking.
Lavender puts his arms out. Gentlemen.
Thank you, kind sir.
You're very welcome, blind man.
So you do finally see like a little bit further, like he leads you, and yeah, there's just like a standalone cabin. In the far distance, you can see lights of a port town, but it's kind of a far walk, and the guy like turns to you and he's like, my name's William. You can head to the port if you want, but it's kind of late. You can just stay here, because he's looking at Meadow and seeing that she just...
bedraggled, half-naked child.
Yeah. He's like, you can stay here. You can stay here.
Thank you. We do hugely appreciate it.
And he opens the door, and you can see that it's kind of just truly just like a little cabin. There's like one bed, there's a table for eating at with like 2 chairs. A fire is going. There's enough room for everybody to like roll out a bedroll and sleep and do whatever.
Well, thank God we brought sleeping arrangements.
So he ushers you all in, and not a whole lot of places to sit down. He kind of brings over like what looks like it was like a workbench or something, to sit closer to the table. He's like, do you guys want something to eat? I got some leftovers.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right. All right. Okay. Yeah.
We have provisions.
I'm hungry.
He hears Tapioca just, I'm hungry. And you know what? He gets you a bowl full of, it looks to be some sort of like stew. There are some vegetables. Mountain Dew. Meat or beef stew.
Excuse me. Okay. Some part of that cut out then. Sorry.
It's some good old Mountain Dew. There's Code Red and,
Baja Blast. Let's go.
And so he gives Tapioca a big bowl, and then everybody else, a decently sized bowl, and he sets it in front of everybody. So there's kind of like a place to sit for everybody at this.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, no problem. And he kind of sits down and clasps his hands together and leans on the elbows on the table, and is just like looking at you, studying you guys. He's like, so you want to explain why you have to get... And he kind of looks over at the kids, and...
Look, we're with PAX Octane. We are here to deliver these children as part of our mission. We are guarding and taking them home.
That PAX Octane is like taking us miles.
We got real turned around, to say the absolute least. We were in the Lost Woods, and...
The Lost Woods? You mean on the mainland?
Things got a little complicated, to say the absolute least, and we ended up here.
And he makes eye contact with Titus, because Meadow's looking at her bowl, she's not sure what the fuck this is. Or
while they're doing all that stuff,
you have to teach them how to eat.
So we can cut over to Maria to know how to eat quick. What would you like to do?
Persuasion check. Teach the child how to eat.
Lumeria?
Oh, wait, you were talking to me?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, do you want to teach her how to eat? What would you like to do? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to teach her how to eat.
So how are we doing that? Set the scene. What are we...
I don't know. She reminds me of just a tall toddler. So how you feed a toddler.
Here, like this, Meadow. And I imitate, taking the spoon and putting it up to my mouth. And now here, you try. And so I pick up her spoon with some of the stew in it and blow on it so that it's not too hot. And then I start bringing it up to her mouth.
She sees you, pick up the spoon and take a little bit of her stew. You kind of blow on it a little bit to cool it down. And then you start to move the spoon towards her mouth. And she's leaning back a little bit, what the fuck?
No, let me show her first by...
Okay.
Okay, so you have to eat while you're down here, and you
We don't know that.
You take this, and you move it to your mouth, you put it in your mouth, and you just kind of chew it, and you swallow it. Chewing is like talking.
Okay.
And
the chewing is a very important part of the process.
And so you're all scaring her a little bit, because you're giving her rules to this, but she does pick up the spoon. She's holding it like Lumeria is. She's really studying Lumeria did, and it gets a little bit and like puts it in her mouth, and she starts chewing. And at first it's slow, and she's like kind of like trying to figure it out. But like as she like chews, you can see like it hits like, oh, eating. I get this, and she starts digging in. Like she hasn't eaten ever because she hasn't. She's hungry.
Oh, don't eat too quickly. You'll make yourself sick.
She duly noted, and so she tries to slow down a little, but and she, like with a full mouth, she's like, it's good. Yeah, as Mary's teaching her to eat, and she's learning, you know what, food, fucking great. Tapioca has the right idea. You know what? Tapioca correct. Like, food, fan-fucking-tastic. William kind of like looks at Titus, because obviously Meadow is busy, and he kind of just like gives him a look like, kid, you okay? Is like, do I need a, you know, like, and Titus like, yeah, they're helping me get home. They're helping us get home. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go get some more firewood. You guys make yourselves comfortable. I'll be back. And so he leaves again. And so now you're just having a lovely dinner in this stranger's house.
We have to kill him.
Do you guys think he has beer?
You want some beer?
Yeah, I think this.
I might have some whiskey somewhere, but
don't let the kids see this. Her first day on Earth should not involve alcohol.
She just can't drink.
We can take shots and play that game you were talking about.
What we can do is give her a shot of water and act like it's, you know.
I don't know. Please explain.
She doesn't know she's not drinking liquor.
That's true.
And Titus pipes up like, or you could just not endorse drinking. What you can drink, it doesn't matter.
You're a real drip, you know that. He does not say that. I've got to stop doing shit like that in my voice.
But yeah, he's just like, you guys can drink in front of it. Adults drink, it's fine.
You underestimate how much this child does not know.
Don't drink, I drink.
I mean, Tapioca, you good with liquor, or do you prefer beer?
Oh, I can drink anything.
All right. I pour Tapioca a modest amount of liquor. Obviously, that's like how the body processes alcohol is based on an appropriate. Am I able to math out an appropriate amount of liquor for a cat?
Bigger than a cat, like the size of a child.
Right.
Yeah,
but like to her, proportional to how big she is.
She drank you all under the table. She can hold her liquor. That's her whole thing.
Let me rephrase this differently. I look at Tapioca and go, tell me to stop. And I just keep pouring.
Tapioca waits until it's filled to the room, and then she tells you to stop.
This is when we find out that Tapioca's way of the drunken hand.
Eyes of alcohol.
And then she throws it back.
That cat's liver must be working overtime.
Lavender's like half my flask, but okay. He takes a very modest sip because Tapioca drank most of his flask.
Wow, this is really this is really good.
I'm glad you think so. He puts the cap back on. He looks at everybody. He's like, none of you else, if you were getting any of this. He was not expecting to be drank out of most of it.
Has anybody talked to the man yet? Or are we just drinking?
He went outside.
Oh, he went outside? Okay.
He went to go get firewood.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to talk to William, no one's stopping you from talking to William, my dog.
I guess I'll go talk to William.
Well, thankfully, William does like walk back in as you're saying that with a few more log. You know, it's not like it's cold out, but you know, it's good to have a light.
Sir?
No, you're good. Your guess, you know, I'll take care of this.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself. You said you were an artist?
Yeah, actually. And he looks scraggly, you know, a little unkempt, but this is the first time that you see him like stand up straight, and you know, he does a very theatrical bow, and he's like, I'm William Rattleglobe, soon to be famous playwright, poet, artisan, whatever you like.
You know, if you need any set dressing, I know some very competent woodworkers.
Really?
I do. I come from a whole line of them, frankly.
Fantastic. No, that would be great. We are very close to hold on, sorry, gotta get my notes. he's stumbling. He's like so excited.
I know a little myself, but frankly, my parents are much better than I am.
He says we're, just in a little hamlet outside of Galdora, and Gal to be the city that PAX Octane's main base is at. That is where all of you normally stay, is in Galdora.
Where would that be on the map that you have provided us?
That star right there, the lowest one, is where...
Tight. Okay.
Yeah, that's Galdora, where PAX Octane is.
Oh, wow, we got really turned around. Okay.
This is an adventure,
For real. Thank God I got my walking shoes on.
So excited about that. He's like, yeah, small hamlet outside of Galdora. Your family's name, where are they from?
A good bit east of here. That would be Anna Marie and Clint Mist.
Okay. Yeah, no. And you see him go over to this desk that obviously he was writing a lot of things on, and he kind of shuffles papers around, and he writes that down really quick. He's like, I will make sure to give them a call. No, we have a theater right now that needs a few extra things. Yeah, no, that would be amazing. Thank you.
They're exceptionally talented and much obliged.
Of course. No, much obliged to you.
Lavender said hello.
Lavender. And so he writes down the name, and he kind of just looks around, and he's like, is there anything else I can get you guys? The bed for the kids. And he kind of looks over at Meadow and Titus, and he's like, you guys can sleep in the bed. Tomorrow, like I said, I was going to go to the port. My vacation has ended. You're free to come with me. It's only a 30-minute walk, and I'll be leaving at first light.
Well, okay. I mean, if it's not too much of a crowd.
No, please.
Also, you probably don't have any, but would you might have some children's shoes that maybe we could borrow?
No.
Baby shoes never worn.
And you just kind of see him be like, no, I know I look a little not, surprisingly don't have children's things around. No.
It was worth asking, frankly.
And he so why isn't she wearing any clothes? What is this like a child trafficking? What?
No, she's lost, and we were hired to return her home.
I look around, everyone was like, do we do that? Do I need to find a different job?
As before, we're trying to get her back home. She was lost for a little while, and so
No, that's great. That's good. I know you're part of PAX Octane. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that you were doing anything. No, I just know that on this island, sometimes at the ports, smugglers and trafficking, animal trafficking and poaching, and she's glowing,
Have you put in a formal request? We might be able to actually send word to the Octane to see if we can do something about that.
So you guys can roll a history check if you'd like.
A thing I'm proficient in.
Crazy.
That was a 6.
I can't help this anyway.
Okay. Tapioca, you can roll with advantage.
Oh.
You said nature, right?
History.
History.
Yeah.
No, nature.
Ooh, I got a 19 for history.
19? Okay.
Not gonna bother rolling. I got a
I got a 13.
Okay. So for
Lavender has a stroke.
He was like, does he really think that we're child traffickers? But you're still reeling.
He's a little distracted. He's like, what?
Yes, so Philium, you know that PAX Octane actually has been looking, but people in high places are good at hiding themselves, and there are some major networks that are working, human trafficking, but mostly magical beast and animal trafficking. And
what about unicorns here?
On this island, and William's kind of like, I don't think they're native to this region. I don't know.
An invasive species.
I mean, I haven't seen it. Kind of rare. So, but Tapioca, you also just get this vibe that you know what he's talking about, something you've experienced firsthand. This underground ring of, trafficking. It's not foreign to you. You know that PAX Octane knows about it, but to your knowledge, you don't know if they're doing anything about it. And that's kind of where you stand. Everybody else having a stroke. So
Larry is busy, not participating in that part of the conversation. Larry is making sure that
you have children to take care of. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, Larry is making sure the kids are good.
Yeah.
Teppy wants more alcohol.
I don't have that much more tapioca if that's your average shot. So you're going to have to ask William if he's got more beer or something.
I got a little, and he kind of lounges over.
We have the limitless bottle of beer.
Yeah.
William, if you have a little, it's not enough.
It's my last day, and he kind of like pulls out like what was like wine, like a cheap wine, and it's like half full. He's like, "You can have the rest. You can have it. Share amongst yourselves."
Starts drinking straight out of the bottle.
I'm just gonna have to get go to Alcoholics Anonymous.
I really, really hope that she's like better at hurting people when she's drunk. She's not drunk yet, so maybe she's fine.
So real quick, I just want to get a gauge on time, because there would be one small little thing next in the morning if you want to, and that's where we would end. But I know it's getting kind of like...
We'd start off with a bright new morning.
Yeah. So, if everybody's ready for bed, William kind of helps Titus and Meadow into the bed, and Titus just kind of gets in, and he kind of looks at Meadow, but like he's not really talking to her much. And there's a window next to the bed, and even Meadow really isn't looking or talking to Titus much, but she is staring up at the night sky. But within like a few minutes, they both fall asleep. Like, it's been a day.
So we have rooms?
Yeah, there's room on the floor, bedrolls, all that stuff. William kind of pulls out whatever bedroll he had and kind of lays it out, because he gave his bed to the kids.
Well, Lavender gave his sleeping shirt to the child, so he's going to be walking around shirtless.
Here, I had Lavender my little nighty gown.
I wasn't asking, but thank you.
I owl up for bed.
I fall on my mat face first, like flat.
How? Describe the nightgown to me.
Hold on, I have the perfect example.
Okay.
I'm excited to see.
How sheer is it?
It's not sheer, don't worry.
Well, okay. I was about to say, it's like, if you just didn't want to see my nipples, I can do something about that.
Put on pasties, yeah.
I can't find a good screenshot, but like this, but like cream with like green accents.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank you kindly.
That's what I've been picturing this whole time.
Wait! You had this the whole time, and you didn't give it to Meadow.
It looks better on me. Shut up.
You were like, you know what? Actually, this is meant for men. I could possibly this.
I was in the process of feeling Meadow's busted leg.
The second picture is how Lavender's sleeping.
Oh my god!
It just does something to you,
He's doing the bisexual knee. Everybody watch the fuck out.
I'm so happy these kids fell asleep quickly.
For their own sake.
For their own sake. There's a bunch of horny adults downstairs. I don't like it. It's weird.
I'm a owl up, and I'll just like perch, I guess, on the windowsill.
Lavender hides his shame with the frilliest nightgown possible, and he's like, "Good night, everybody." Doesn't miss a beat. He's just like, "All right."
We love a man with confidence. We do.
I mean, it's like, you don't like it?
Right to the contrary, I think I love it. Lavender has a very strange awakening.
Wow, so many things have been found today. A star, another lost child. Feelings we didn't know we had.
Gender identity.
Yeah.
What if we accidentally send Titus up to the stars instead? He's like, "Whoa, this isn't my aunt's house."
He's just going, "No, fuck, no!"
I hate it up here.
So Jade,
Yes.
I have ideas. We need to have another mid-campaign session here.
No, and I was about to say, like, because I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm getting very excited about playing, but I also understand that we are all adults and nobody else might feel as excited as I. If we want to do once a week or like do another session this week, but I can also do just like the one-on-ones, because that was the whole problem trying to do one-on-ones with everybody. I'm like, I hear it yet. Yeah, so it sounds like next week we'll get to play anyways, but does anybody else want a one-on-one this week to talk about things now that we know some things?
I mean, if it comes down to us running into...
Even when she comes back, she has to work a bunch extra hours to make up for not working for 2 months. So
yeah. Okay.
We're going to need a new session 0 for Charm's campaign regardless at this point, I think. Good night, Miles.
My Miles.